And it's episode 184. My name is Meg. I'll be your host. I can hear a tiny puppy breaking into my office. Hi, Poppers. There she is. Good girl. Go to place. That's a good one. Down. Okay. So, today I'm drinking electrolytes. Iced. They're pineapple. They taste very good. Because the heat wave has been totally throwing off my everything. And I have just felt like headaches, cramps, da da da. So, and then I have coffee, which is peppermint mocha because that was what I found this morning. I am wearing my Hiss sweater. And this has color work on the chest and body, but none on the sleeves, which is a little different than the couple of sweaters I've been working on recently. I've got my Spooks and Spectres in the back here, just kind of waiting for finishing touches on the arms, but I got very distracted this week with socks, so let's just say there's a whole lot to show this week, and we can dive right into it. Finished objects, and ones that I don't have a problem with. These are two different things, okay? My rainbow is rainbowing. I do like that. I feel like it's never bright when you guys see it, and then the next day I do the color and it looks great, and then I wash it and then I record and I'm like, it's not as bright every time. So yeah, no, look pretty good. Anyway, finished objects. I have some candy corn socks. In lieu of blockers, I have rice boxes. Waste not, want not, right? So I've got some very fun candy corn socks. I have black sparkle for the heel toe and cuff on these. These are a child size 12. Actually, you know what? I have one more. Where did that go? Where did that go? One more sock. Hold on. Here we go. Okay. I've got it. Okay. Sweater. There we go. One more sock. And I have the balls. Candy corn is knit on a 1.5, US 1.5 needle, and this is a 38 stitch sock with my gauge, which is kind of loose for most sock knitters, from like the sock knitters that I've met that have like really thick knitting. Mine is not, but here we go. So I love this one, super spooky and Halloweeny. This is the first one I did. Again, we're going with homemade sock blockers. It's the first one I did, and I was trying a little like color changing here, which was cute. That went well. How many rows? I think I did 2 rows, and I used 2 colors. I used the gray and the purple at the same time, so it isn't just slip stitches, which I've done in the past and are very cute. And I used 2 balls of yarn. So this one is Vampire Vibes, which is the dark red and then white gray. And then I used another one that I think was Stormy Skies, which was this, and these. And this was part of the Vampire Vibes. And this is an added red. So I try this on my kiddo, and quite literally, like, it looked like this. Like, the heel was under the arch. His actual heel was back here. The whole thing was too tight. And I was like, I just, like, measured you. What do you mean they don't fit? So these were a 36, 34 to 36, because I think I added 4 stitches of a 38. So it was probably a 34 stitch sock. It was too tight. It wasn't tall enough. It didn't have enough on the heel, behind the heel here. I used an Afterthought heel on this one, so you can kind of see that. The Afterthought heel. And on this guy, I used the Fish Lips Kiss. You can see a little bit of laddering. These have not been blocked with water. They've just been on these little guys, which have been keeping them nice. They look really like they stay nice and flat after I take them off. They look nice, so they're not even water blocked. But anyway, so I gifted this one over, and you can see the size difference. So this is kind of a size 11, and this is the size 12/13, depending on shoe. So I was like, okay, now I've got the pattern down. So I went ahead and made this one, and I stopped like here with the main yarn, and then I did the cuff, and it was too short. And I was like, all right, okay. So I cut it out, literally cut it off, and went back in and made it taller. Actually, that was for this one, because you can see my original color. So I had this color at first. It is very thick, so I went to a different yarn, has different heels. It's fine. They will look like they match inside a shoe, should you see it. And I'm absolutely obsessed. This is Witch's Brew from What the Flock. It's backwards, sorry. What the Flock, thin stripe, self-striping, 75/25, 463. And it says can be machine washed and dried. Now, I noticed his feet were dyed black a little bit after he was wearing them, and I hadn't washed them yet, so that could just be like residual dye stuff. Can't say for sure. Immediately what he did do though was go outside and run around on concrete to give his poor mama a heart attack. So like you could see it held up pretty darn well. This was running on concrete. And it's a little bit dustier on one side than the other because of the concrete running. He had one and one. He had this one and this one on. And they were both a bit dirty when I got them back in. They had like twig bits and such. So I finished this. Now he's got a pair. So first Halloween sock pair of the season. My baby. So, because as you can hear in my voice, my baby, I can't believe that these Giganta socks are my nugget, because look at this. This was his Halloween sock. This was it. Look at that. I know it's this. What? These beautiful blockers were gifted. Look at these. Oh my gosh. I'll have to go back in my timeline and make sure that I link everything down below if they're still making. But these were the itty bitty baby socks, and these were itty bitty baby socks. This actually took, personally for me, forever to knit because it was 2x2, and I just got, like, my hands didn't like doing 2x2 rib all over the sock, but it fit really well when it fit. But it's just a little now. And then the other blockers I was gifted, I popped up here with one of mine, which is Little Blue Truck, and I'm gonna remake him these socks because I absolutely love them so much. And which one is he? He grew out of them so fast. And then this is the other one, which I would totally remake again because the purple and electric like phosphorus, this combination has my heart all the time. So I will remake those two as a pair. But one down here, This one is not gonna work. This one works, and I've been using it as the model with my sock blockers. This is a cereal box. You too can get creative if you do not own blockers, and these work great. Like, look how nice and flat things like look after you put them on there for a little bit. Okay, it all works. My next size up is the small. These are from Knit Picks, and they are around a size 6 to 7. Now, he is not a 6 to 7 yet, but that is how far off we are. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna have like a first grader with this size shoe. Look at us. Wild. Drop your kid's age and shoe size down below. I'm so curious. This is my yarn. This was like Cosmic something. It was part of a collection I did. Anyway, so this is the next size up, but he's not at that yet. And then I have these guys, which are from Knit Picks. This is like the rainbow color. Obsessed. Alistair did pick these and he loves them. And so I am just going to go ahead and pop a heel in for the size small, because that's a really nice size. Might even pop a heel in for the size medium. Might grab the mediums out and see where that heel lands. It's probably only going to be this much difference, right? Small to medium. Probably a stripe worth of difference, which means I'd pop the heel in between these two. And that would give him like a next size up. It would be a size like women's 8, men's ? So that's a thought. These are all socks. I've just been like building his sock box slowly. So the ones that are big enough are going to stay in the bag for now. And then the ones that do fit are going to be a whole other thing. And then I do still have, let me grab one of these. I do still have, this was like a Fred and George Weasley yarn from Nomadic Yarns many years ago. And I've had it on them a few times. They always slip off. It would be better with a heel. So as you can see, they are nice and big, and they're pretty tall. And I'm thinking it's like in between this green and gold would be his current sock heel. Or I could put it in between. Like I could cut this stripe open and put the heel there. So that's my thought there. I also have these guys. I pulled them out of the drawer. And I think I might actually offer them to my niece because I made her mom the same socks in this colorway. But we'll see. At this point, this would be a good spot, I think, for a heel for these kids. She is a bit older, but her feet are not as big as Ollie's. And then I've got like itty bitty baby sock, but I don't think I ever finished a second sock on this, right? Like, no, they're not up there. I don't think I ever finished the second sock, and these just turned out so adorable, but kind of like too small for things. So I do have a new baby niece, and I do have a new baby nephew who's like going to be going on a year in Christmas, so that could be like that much. But it would still be, if I popped in a heel, would still be long enough. This could be cute. So I just have like lots of ideas and options on like socks I'm keeping because I loved them and Lolly loved them, and I just can't get rid of my memories. And then these are the micro baby socks. Oh my gosh, Gypsy. The micro baby socks, and again, this would be the heel. I have it marked in for the baby. And so could check what age. I think this was Alistair's year 1, right? So I'm pretty sure my tiniest nephew would already be close to outgrowing this, mainly because this is not enough for him. He's got adorable baby thers. Yeah. If anyone's seen the Eliza Schlesinger like baby bit, like you'll get what I'm saying. I want to bite a leg. Yeah. So these might be baby B. Little girl. So I will text my, this would be okay, I think, for the baby thigh. I think it'll be okay. So what I have to do is just get my ducks in a row, get my photos together, ask if, like, hey Jay, is this good? Hey T, is this good? And then this would be 2 socks pretty much halfway done because I have 2 of these, but I only have 1 of these, so I need to knit this again and figure out like what's good there. What did the dog just drop? Excuse you? That was a loud noise. What did you do? Yeah? Okay. How about you just go take a nap on my couch for a minute, okay? And then I'll be done, okay? All right, so I talked about this and, oh, that's exciting. I think I see some, we're getting our deck put in right now. And I'm seeing slats, which look like they might be our deck slats, which I'm very excited about. Gypsy, go lay down. Down. Good girl. Down. Down. Good girl. So yeah, no, very excited about that. I also, as a memory, have kept these. These were the socks that Lolly came home in the hospital. They were so tiny and they were huge on him at the time. So I'm like, I just have like some memory socks, things that I just will keep, period. His little Halloween socks. God, I love these. He barely fit into them. It's just, it blows my mind how quickly kids grow, right? So, here. So this is the pile that I've worked on. I also have 1 Christmas sock. This is the color Elf from Knit Picks, Felici. I have a really cute charm on there from Simply Serving. She is no longer making, and we shall all mourn. And yeah, no, it's adorable. And I've popped a hunter green in for the heel Fish Lips Kiss and cuff, 1x1 ribbing, and then a sewn bind off loosely done. This is 38 stitches again. And I've checked, it fits nicely, which is great. Pop. Okay, loud noises. It's okay, girl. It's okay. It's okay. So fun. So these have been my main focus. My main focus. I also have, well, you know what? Since we're on sock train, I will just talk about my one whip, which is this guy. I pulled this charm out. It was one of the first charms that I got in my early podcasting days. Oh my goodness, I love that little guy so much. So this is the second of this. So we're working on that right now. It's going really well. It just got the toe in there, so it's 19 stitches per side. Gigi, I need you, no, down, girl. That is the only sock I'm working on right now because I just finished the Halloween sock and I just finished the other Christmas sock. So I still need this yarn out. I can put this yarn back, and I've already texted my sisters-in-law to see if the kids have any color preferences on socks. And if not, I will just guess to the best of my ability. I've written down the sock pattern for Lolly. It's backwards, but if you screenshot it and flip it, it might work. Yeah, and that's that. And then, what else? Oh, this is such dopamine. Make it do that. I actually, like, my hair was a hot mess this morning, and I ended up going in with a round brush just to make it okay. I will say I'm wearing Malabrigo. It is so soft. I am a bit warm, but it is so soft. But I hadn't worn this on the podcast yet, and I really wanted to show you. This is available, and I've got a really cute purple on purple one that I have planned, where these guys are going to be microed and then put up here. So there. From here, this is a Simply Cozy top. It's a little see-through, hello, because I knit very loosely. The yarn is quite thin, like a sock yarn. And then this is the NYX colorway from Dragon Horde Yarn, just Tristan. It's absolutely beautiful. I did not alternate skeins, so I did get a bit of pooling here. That's on me, not on, you know, dyers here. And then it has this really fun, like, soft ripple edge, which I just love. I've got ends to weave in, and I added little short row cap sleeves. I do have a video for this on my channel. And Gypsy, come. And I finished it off with an I-cord, which is pretty good. Come here. Shh. So the purple is so cute with the hair. Like, it's really cute, and it's very wearable. I will flip this up. It's a little short. It's still a little short. So I will be just picking up the last row and going around for probably 4 more ripples. I have 4 ripples. I'm going to make 4 more ripples. So I'll double the bottom. And I think that will be fine. It blocked really beautifully. It's so, look at that ripple. Ooh, so pretty. And it's very comfortable on, and I did these sleeves, and as I put it on, I thought maybe I actually wanted them shorter. So I have not woven anything in. I may just unpick this, go all the way back to the base here, and then just do the I-cord attached. And have kind of like a blockier sleeve. I think that's what I'm gonna do. It's super duper cute. Smells like yarn. Oh, so good. And I am super loving it, especially over like a skinny strap kind of skirt top thing, like so cute. But so it's technically it's finished. It's just shorter than I wanted, and I might take off the sleeves. So you might be seeing this again, hopefully on me, which would be lovely. I also thought about doing some embroidery of pixie wings on the back. So, you know, like you do. Like you do, okay? But absolutely, oh, it just feels so good. And that is basically everything. I did get another bunch of glues that I've been using on my nails. These are little like moon print shapes. Poor Jippy. She's gonna be like this until they're gone. So I'm not gonna keep you for too much longer. I did order from World of Books, and I do think that it's important to always keep growing, right? And I noticed that there are always things that I could get better at. And so this one is, are you mad at me? Because I do ask myself that a lot. So this is Meg, Josephson. There it is. Okay. I was like, that's a lot of, yeah. So people pleasers, peacekeepers, if this is you, I've been recommended this, how to stop focusing on what others think and start living for you. So I'm just gonna go through it and hopefully, you know, find some inner peace. Why not? It's the season of healing. I love it. I am hand making little, what's the word? They make them at Dunkin'. It's not a spritzer. It's a, pants. I'm not gonna remember what it is. It's like a juice drink. Usually has a lot of caffeine. And basically I'm just doing electrolytes, a little bit of creamer and water and ice. And it tastes like the refresher. There it is. The refreshers that they offer at Dunkin'. And it has been saving me money because I'm not going somewhere else to get that like hit of flavor that I wanted. And I can make them at home. And so I just got myself some pineapple electrolytes and a little bit of creamer and water and ice, and it just tastes like a refresher. And it is so good, and I know that I'm getting my electrolytes in, which is helpful. Other than that, it's been a heat wave. I've been down. And Gigi's been anxious because we have people working on the outside of the house for the deck. So, you know, it is going. I am very excited. The patio portion is done and I'll be able to have like coffee and knitting out there, for my fall mornings, hopefully. I have actually put in a submission to, go back to substitute teaching or go back to teaching. Substituting. So we'll see if I get in. I hope so. And that might change how my days look in the future. So I might be podcasting on off days or after work or on weekends. It might be a Sundays type of thing, depending on what I can do. So yeah, but seasons keep moving and we're gonna see how it goes. It's been wonderful. It's been wonderful talking with you. I'm so glad that I was able to pop in, say hi, do all the things, and I'm just gonna try to shush this puppy. Chips, it's okay. It's okay. I know. Here, wanna get up? Up. Hi, girl. Yes. Who is the most anxious of puppies? It's me. It's me. Anyone else have a GSP that is just like majorly anxious? Yeah, if you know, you know. If you've got an anxious puppy. Yep. So, choosing you. Take a deep breath. You got this. Unclench your jaw, relax your shoulders. I hope you get some crafting done, and I hope that your week is going well. I'm gonna go take care of this. Okay, we'll do the sign off. Gypsy, sit. Good girl. Here we go. Reminding you to take it one cup at a time, no matter how large that cup may be, and I will see you soon.